Hello, it's the last missed news video before Halloween. That makes it the spookiest missed news video of the year. I will now pass over to editor Terry, who will create an epic and incredibly intricate and ambitious Halloween animation for you. Spooky. I'm Adam from WrestleTalk, and here are this week's 10 scary news stories that you might have missed on Halloween. Just so you know, there will be no more mention of Halloween for the rest of the video. Number 1, Lana Shoots On AEW. Is there anyone on AEW's roster that's quite as underutilized as Miro? No, there's not. Aside from a solid TNT title run, the Redeemer's AEW run has been largely unremarkable, especially so in recent months since his return from injury. Well, it turns out we're not the only one who thinks this way, as Miro's wife, CJ Perry, formerly known as Lana, has spoken out on the matter on Busted Open Radio. I think there's this illusion at AEW that the talent book the show, but at the end of the day, Tony's booking the show. Tony Khan has his favorites, and he's going to push his favorites just like Vince McMahon would push his favorites. TK's stacked roster currently has a lot of missed potential, though he's definitely had his hands full lately. Showing Miro some love and a big old TK hug is well overdue. Number 2, Triple H scrapping Hell in a Cell. Triple H is pretty much wrestling's equivalent of Santa Claus at this point. The latest gift from jolly old St. Trips comes from a recent report from Give Me Sport, which revealed that WWE will be doing away with Hell in a Cell as a yearly event going forward. Good. The Hell in a Cell pay-per-view began in 2009 and has long been criticized by fans and me due to its diminishment of the effectiveness of the titular match. Hopefully it can now be used sparingly as the blow-off to blood feuds instead of a yearly obligation. This change comes following the previous week's story on scrapping Day 1, as well as other changes such as the reduced overall amount of PLEs in the calendar year, and the potential return of the King of the Ring as a one-night show. Love you, Mr. Paul. Number 3, Karl Anderson refuses to vacate New Japan title. Meanwhile, in New Japan, things are confusing between them and WWE. The Good Brothers are back in the big dub, despite Anderson's status as the never openweight champion and his planned defense of said championship against Aquilio at New Japan's November 5th Battle Autumn event. Despite being reported that WWE had agreed to allow Gallows and Anderson to fulfill their New Japan obligations, WWE booked Anderson as part of a 6-man tag at Crown Jewel on the same night as his supposed title defense, which reportedly left New Japan president Takumi Obari furious and threatened to strip Anderson of his championship. Unfazed by this, Anderson responded on Twitter saying, amongst other things, "I'm not vacating anything." Guess we'll find out on November 5th. Number 4, Ciampa Surgery. Some unfortunate news now as Tommaso Ciampa has announced via his Instagram that he has recently undergone hip surgery. Ciampa hasn't competed since a house show on September 17th and has been missing from WWE TV as a result. It's nice to get some clarity and hear he's okay, but this is indeed a blow for Ciampa, who has had an unfortunate injury record in recent years with serious neck and ACL injuries resulting in significant time on the sidelines. While there's no specific timeline for his return, given the fact that Ciampa described his hip labrum as resembling shredded cheese, it does not sound good. We wish Ciampa all the best in his recovery efforts and hope to see him back again very soon. Number 5, Billy Corgan on talks with WWE. Following last week's news that WWE had reportedly held talks with GCW, it turns out Triple H may not be done expanding his outreach to other promotions. In a recent interview with Metro, NWA president Billy Corgan has revealed that he recently underwent unsuccessful talks with none other than The Game regarding a potential relationship between the two companies. It didn't go anywhere, and that was fine. Very, very good discussions, very open and cool. I remain optimistic going into the future. There might be some business there to do. Corgan also said he believes that NWA could serve as a developmental or feeder system for WWE, and revealed that he had even held similar talks with AEW regarding this possibility. Keep on trying, Billy. One of them's bound to play ball with you at some point. Number 6, Wade Barrett in-ring return. The recent shake-up of WWE's announced teams has seen Wade Barrett swap Tuesday nights for Fridays by joining Michael Cole at the SmackDown desk. But for those hoping Barrett might make an in-ring return at some point, I'm afraid I've got some bad news. Remember, because of his gimmick? Oh, f*** my voice with that. In a recent interview with Ryan Satin on the Out of Character podcast, Barrett revealed, "I never ruled out getting back in the ring one day. I'm still in very good shape and keeping myself fit, but the mental grind of doing that job full-time for who knows how long will be very difficult for me at this point." Barrett also stated seeing Gunther and Sheamus destroy each other recently has made him second-guess a return, and to be fair, I wouldn't want none. Number 7, Cathy Kelley spoke with AEW before WWE signing. It wasn't just current WWE employees getting shifted around in the announced team shakeup, with names such as Booker T and Cathy Kelley also returning to the company for full-time roles. Kelley in particular has been absent from the company since 2020 after a 4-year spell, but was welcomed back as many others have been before under Triple H's new regime. According to Fightful Select, however, it was not only WWE that was interested in Kelley, with AEW reportedly holding talks with her earlier in the year. These talks got as far as Kelley speaking with Tony Khan himself. This is the opposite situation as to what transpired with Renee Paquette, who WWE contacted regarding a return as part of the commentary changes, but of course ultimately turned them down in favor of AEW. I wonder why. Guess it's now a tie in the announced team wars for now. Number 8, Warner Brothers Discovery want long-term deal. AEW's television deal has been in the news intermittently over the past few months, with doomful reports in August stating that Warner Brothers Discovery was undergoing budget cuts. However, in recent weeks, things have been looking much better, with Warner reportedly glad to see MJF return to TV, as well as increasing their advertisements for AEW during broadcasts for other sports such as the MLB playoffs. According to Joe Aretzi of Pro Wrestling Spotlight, Warner are pleased with AEW's content and are pursuing a long-term TV deal for the company. They see this property, AEW, as someone they want to be in business with long term. What they're trying to do is kind of collaborate and work together so they can work on the next long-term deal with them. Number 9, MLW versus WWE lawsuit pushed back. In what has most certainly felt like one of the most drawn-out stories of the year, breaking all the way back in January, the impending legal battle between MLW and WWE has now been pushed back to the end of the year, December 5th. The legal action from MLW was taken following allegations towards WWE regarding alleged intentional interference with contractual relations, and more. These allegations also include the alleged involvement WWE had in a cancelled deal between MLW and Fox's streaming platform Tubi. It remains to be seen whether the proceedings on December 5th will then lead to a trial, but it's been a while since a good old WWE court case, so it'll be an interesting one to keep an eye on. And number 10, Liv Morgan dead. Well, now, don't panic. Sorry. That was it's a Halloween, I guess. Sorry. Firstly, Liv Morgan, the person, is alive and well. However, the same can't be said for her character on the USA Network's Chucky series. Making a cameo on an episode of the show's second season, Morgan fulfilled her lifelong dream of being offed by legendary horror icon Chucky, who viciously stabbed the former WWE SmackDown Women's Champion multiple times. So don't expect to see her on the Chucky show again, although I guess with her recent crazy character change, she's maybe taken a few pointers from the angry little red-headed fella in the process. And that's our list. What's been your favorite news story of the week? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and share this video around if you enjoyed it, and make sure you are subscribed to WrestleTalk for up-to-the-minute wrestling news. Jam that jam.